Hello, welcome to the Scarlett Owl Tavern. It is I, Chloe, again. I'm like Chloe the Tavern Keeper, and today I'm joined by my very cool, very fun friend that has so many fun designs. I just saw the ones you posted; they're so good.
Yeah, the fall fits. My name is Mia. I also play Mia.
Yay! Yeah, and this is Dream a Little Dream with Mia. I almost sung it. I almost sung it. Yeah. Uh, so I would like Chloe's at the bar, actually doing her job like normal. Um, where are you?
Mia is looking around for Chloe, and the first place she's gonna look is, of course, the bar. And she's gonna walk up to the bar and say, "Hey, Chloe.
Oh, hey Mia.
So, you know how I told you about my weird dreams?"
Yes, yeah, I do recall that.
So, I was wondering if you would be interested in doing a little sleep study with me.
She sets down what she's working on, immediately intrigued. A sleep study?
Yeah, like
Like testing?
maybe like some kind of, I don't know, a way to study my dreams to see if, cuz it seems like they're actually based in real life. That's a little bit weird, but also really cool. Uh
Like visions.
kind of. Somewhere along the line, somewhere between visions and clairvoyance, I guess. So it's weird, right? And maybe if we study them, it could be useful somehow or helpful. I don't know.
I I mean I'm down to investigate. You know me. I love finding out like secrets and stuff, and that seems like a pretty cool secret.
So, if only there was a way you could like just watch my dreams like a movie or something.
Oh, that well, okay. I hmm. There was this book that
Yeah?
I read once that talked about dreams and like how they're accessed and stuff.
Wait, for real?
I mean, it was more like metaphorical, I think, but considering that like just a few months ago there were some people that like entered my own dreams. It was more
Oh,
of like my head, I think. It was some sort of psychic thing.
huh.
I guess it's possible to try to like harness that same type of magic. I mean, it's magic. I'm a wizard.
Yeah.
It's magic. I can. Hmm.
Ah, yeah. Magic's kind of like just, especially like wizard magic is like learning something new and then figuring it out, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, let's find that book.
Okay. Yeah. Uh. Let's. It's got to be somewhere in my library. And she's gonna go back, back into the employees only area, back and lead you into her bedroom. Um, which is
Yippee!
full of books. There's
Ooh,
like a lot of bookshelves in here. And she starts kind of pouring through a bunch of them, and is
cool.
like, no, no. And it goes to the next one, starts pouring through that one. Um,
Hmm.
let me see. I'm gonna do a history check to see if you can remember where she put it.
Yeah.
26.
Oh yeah, you remember it
She-
instantly.
Yeah, I feel like she pours through it and then she's like, no, yeah, it's where I thought it was, and like pulls it out.
Oh.
And she like literally blows the dust off of it. Like it's yeah, I don't really remember where I got it, but and she shows it to you, and it's the gateway into the psychological mind.
Ooh.
And it's like really cool illustration on the front of like someone's like brain, and their like eyes are closed and stuff, little swirly.
Oh, that's neat.
She's like, I swear I read something in here about accessing dreams via like magic a long time ago, but there was some component involved. And she starts flipping through it, and she's like flipping through it. She gets to a page. She goes, oh my gosh, yes, there was this sand stuff, dream sand or something from the ocean.
Oh,
I guess, but I swear I have some somewhere. I swear I picked some up because I read it in this book, and I never did anything with it because I never had a reason to. But this is the perfect reason. This is the perfect reason.
Wow, that's cool.
Yes, okay. And she's getting like more excited. And she puts the tome back on the shelf, and goes over to the other side of her bed where there's a chest, and she rummages around her pocket and takes out a key and unlocks it, and then starts like, she fully like leans over into the chest. Like half of her just disappears inside of it, and she's like rummaging around. So eventually she comes out holding up a little like drawstring baggie. And there's also like a crab somehow like caught in her hair. She's like, got it. Ow. Pulls the crab off. She brings it over to you and like opens up the drawstring bag, and I mean, you made dream sand. What does dream sand look like?
Dream sand is like midnight blue and very sparkly, almost like kind of almost blue glitter, but it's not glitter, it's sand. And it smells like cupcakes.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, she opens up, and we both peer into it, and that's what we see. And then she's like, this will be perfect. Yes.
I'm so excited.
Okay, good. Me too. We should probably go to your room.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
'Cause you need to sleep. How am I gonna view it? Let's see.
What if you had like
TV, you said.
Like, what if you put on some like goggles, right? And like viewing goggles,
like I wear.
Yeah,
I have those.
You
I
have
those.
Wow.
No, they fell through a portal once.
Huh.
I have some. I've never figured out exactly how to use it. There's like games.
Oh.
I don't know. It's
like
beyond me.
Reality, but sort of not reality.
Yeah, it's like digital.
Okay.
And there's like controllers that you hold, these little doohickeys in your hands, and then like you have hands that aren't yours. It's confusing. Anyway, it's somewhere in my storage closet.
All right.
And like as she's speaking, she's like going over and collecting other items and grabbing like random cables and cords and like just like items from things. She's like, I'll need this and I'll need this and we'll go with that. You know what? I'll meet you in your room in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
And yeah. 5 minutes later.
Swirly transition.
Yeah. There's a knock on your door.
Come in.
She has a box of stuff. Okay, I got it. She puts it down.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so I think what I need to... I put this sand stuff on this, like, sleep mask
Oh.
that you can wear.
Aha.
And then I kind of fused that to a cord that I put more of the sand stuff on that connects to these goggles, and she holds up a full-on just regular VR headset.
Yeah.
And it should theoretically connect to whatever you're seeing in your dream to my little viewport.
All right. Nothing to it but to do it, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's how experimentation works. Whether it works or not, well, yeah, we'll find out.
All right. To sleep.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm almost too excited to sleep.
I mean,
What?
I have the sleep spell.
You have a sleep. Oh, you know what? Yeah. I think I have sleep spell too. I think I got it recently, but I think
If anything, maybe it'll help you get sleepier.
Well, yeah, I'll just get cozy then.
Or you can cast it on yourself, I think, if you want.
I think it's probably better if someone else casts it on me. Just because... I don't know. I don't know if it works if you cast it on yourself.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, if you're falling asleep while you're casting a spell, that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. So...
Okay.
We could do that.
Okay, let me see. If I cast it at level 3, it's 8d8.
And I think if I'm willing to sleep, it makes it a little bit easier to just not resist it. And
yeah, I mean, and look at one of the components for the components section is a pinch of fine sand. Maybe the dream sand also helps.
Yeah, it's just also extra sleepy sand. It's what the Sandman uses.
Exactly. Okay.
Alright, so Mia will get cozy. She'll grab her plushie, which is like a fox squishmallow, basically.
Aww.
It's named Cinnamon Roll. And I have it in real life. Yeah, that's my real plushie. And she cuddles it and she gets cozy in her bed. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay. Just relax. And she casts the spell.
And she's asleep.
Okay. And yeah, Chloe sits down beside you on the bed. Or not on the bed, but probably like next to the bed. And she puts on the goggles. Like,
alright.
there's nothing. Okay. So we need to roll a d4 first, yeah?
Is it /R on this one?
Exclamation point or slash, whatever. It doesn't really matter.
Okay. We roll a d4 to determine what kind of dream we have. Alright, /RD4. This should do it, right? 3. It's a good dream.
Yay!
So let's...
Do you want to pick one, or do you want to roll out of the ones you chose?
So the 3s are Can't Fight Fire with Fire, Wild Goose Chase, Action Movie Hero Girl,
And life lessons.
and Life Lessons. let's do life lessons because that was my first tavern game. Even though Mia wasn't there, but my character was Sam. Sam was there, so that was my first tavern game, and I think that'd be a neat one to do. So woo, back to the past.
All right, where are we or me? I guess I don't know if you're here too.
So you Mia and Chloe are there. It's the tavern. It was like what in the morning? Yeah. And Chloe, you see yourself but in a like teacher's outfit and you see the chalkboard. And maybe you remember what day this is.
It's all too familiar.
But really, Mia wasn't there that day. But there's a cowboy. Who else is there? Bem's there. Jack's there. Mural, I think. There
was a bunch of people there.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. And like the tavern set up like a classroom. And Chloe's up there, but not you. But it was you. It's like
but it's not me now.
It's
like a memory.
It's almost more perfect than a memory. But also and it's exactly as it was. And you're teaching about I remember one about science. And there was chaos. And there was one about like math. I think one about swearing.
Yep.
And it was there was a point, didn't you take like story and like pretend to shoot them?
Yeah, what is death? You gotta figure that out.
There's no death in the Scarlett Owl Tavern. That was one thing we learned that day. What other lessons were there? I'm trying to remember.
There was economy, food, society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a day of lessons and a day of brilliant chaos because there were so many of us there. But Mia's just watching the chaos unfold and like, dang, this really happened, didn't it?
Yeah, this is exactly how it happened. This is so weird.
Huh. I don't think I was here yet. This is before I even came here, so how would I even know this? This is weird.
It's like you're able to see into the past or something. But
yeah,
dreams have always been weird in the tavern.
Yeah, I've heard as much, but this is interesting. Who's the cowboy? I haven't seen him here.
No, I don't think he ever came back. I don't think he was meant to be here. That happens sometimes.
It's too bad. He seems cool.
Yeah, he did. He was. Huh. Do they know you? Can they see?
I'll just say, hi, Story! And Story won't react. I'll say, hi, Jack! Jack's not looking at me. No, this is like, almost like a movie.
Yeah,
of what
really
happened
is.
before. Yeah.
Interesting. And with these goggles, I can look around and see things.
Yeah.
And move my head. Just as if I was there. I was there. I remember this.
Yeah.
But you weren't.
Nope.
this is just are all your dreams like this?
Uh, Not all. I think some are of different universes, but mostly, well, every now and then it'll be ones that are clear like this, that are like just dreams of things of the tavern. And so sometimes I'll have just like regular dreams that are just like really random, random dreams. But sometimes they'll be like this specific things, and I'm like, what is going on? And I, yeah, basically just started realizing that these things actually just happen. So this only brings out the conclusion that yeah.
I mean, yeah, this has to be a real past memory. This is not, or not even a memory. It's just like you have to have some sort of. What's the opposite of gift of prophecy? Gift of pacity? What? Whatever the opposite of prophecy is.
Yeah, something like that. Some kind of seeing into the past. Almost like
scrying? Is that?
Scrying might be it.
That's future, I think. Is it?
No, I think that's like
the past.
Seeing something at the same time. Like I think scrying's a present thing. I'm not entirely sure what to call it, but visions. Going with visions for now. Visions of the past.
I'm incredibly intrigued by this, and I have a theory, but I don't like it. I don't. Is there a way to? And we can keep testing this, right? Is it only one dream a night, or do you actually like? I don't know. Have multiple visions?
We could probably wake up now. That dream's almost over.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. And she takes off the headset. It's like shocked back into reality a little bit. And then gently kind of pushes your shoulder. Yeah.
Oh.
Wake up.
It worked, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. You weren't kidding.
It's weird, huh?
How much do you remember?
I'm gonna roll history.
Yeah.
I've been writing them down, and she'll hand you her dream journal, and it's like just varying levels of accuracy of things that have happened in the tavern.
Yeah, I mean, she's reading it eagerly.
Yeah.
This is
18. So she remembers it clearly, and then she'll like, actually, can I have the notebook? And she'll write down what she remembers about life lessons with Chloe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she'll even write down about the experiment and that you were there and we were talking.
Yeah, I mean, Chloe also is writing stuff down in her own notebook. This is very interesting to her.
Yeah.
I believe I have a theory.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the mindscape?
That makes sense. It's just like a place where you imagine stuff and dream stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sort of there's a theory called the collective unconscious, where everyone, when they are not present physically in their body, their consciousness kind of goes to this collective unconscious, like another plane that where dreams play out and other things happen within the realm of thought.
Ooh.
Now, that's kind of abstract, but it makes sense. It wouldn't explain why you're able to see into the past. However, if there was something connected to that, something bleeding into the part of the collective unconsciousness that you dream in, it might be able to affect that.
I think that's a solid theory, honestly.
Yeah, because I've had dreams, and other tavern goers have told me they've also had dreams where they are in another universe that's real kind and very full of like technology and vehicles and things. But they're all different. Like, we're all dreaming about that place, but it's from different perspectives.
No, that actually makes a lot of sense. Because,
And I think that's something that's bleeding into our little area of the collective unconscious. You know what I mean?
That makes a lot of sense. Because, yeah, I've even had dreams like that.
It's creepy. It's a little unsettling. Like, every day I'm thankful that I wake up and that I'm back here.
It's a nice place.
Yeah.
Sometimes in my dreams I go to this like cloudy zone. It's like as if I'm up in the clouds and there's like this hall of mirrors and I can look into each mirror and the mirror is like a different kind of place where I can see like kind of different versions of myself. Like one where I'm a robot and one where I'm like a shark mermaid thing. Just different things. And so what you're saying about the collective unconscious, it makes sense. It's kind of like that zone there.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like what I've seen it theorized to be. Those sound like different universes as well, which I know exist. And I can tell you there is a weak spot here near the tavern. That's why I think we all have dreams about that same universe that we keep seeing. Why that affects everybody. Because there's like something spilling into the collective unconsciousness of this particular area where the tavern's built from that place. But maybe it's affecting you in a different way. Maybe it's affecting you in a way that allows you to see, I guess, other people's memories or something.
It's curious. But I will say I do enjoy the dreams that I have most of the time. Even the bad ones, it's like just very interesting to see things happen. And I kind of disconnect myself a little bit when I'm watching in the dreamscape. It's just I don't know. I don't know how to describe the feeling, but it's like I'm just a member of the audience. Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I've also heard some people talk about an audience, like deities watching us, our audience, if that makes sense.
Deities? I don't know if I call the audience deities. But maybe they're maybe like me when I'm dreaming. They're just like kind of watching and hanging out.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever talked to Jack?
Oh yeah, I've talked to Jack. That's where I got the idea from, basically, to even start my dream journal.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
She,
Jack has an audience all the time.
yeah, yeah.
So,
I learned about them. The what's it? Whispering ones.
mm-hmm.
They're neat.
They're something. I like them. I've they're good at getting groceries.
Though I can only imagine how annoying they can be for Jack.
Oh, yeah. You have no idea. They're they're you don't want someone talking in your ear all the time, for sure.
Hmm.
I You'll keep me posted on this, right?
Yeah. Did you want to try again, or are you good for the night?
I mean, if you're willing, I think I'd love to see what else we can find. Maybe we can help try to figure out what else is going on.
Hmm. Let's try at least one more.
Okay. Yeah. And she settles down and gets the VR goggles ready.
All right. This time, if we roll a 3, we'll roll again.
Yeah. Also pull out my cat in really quick. Hold on.
Okay. Okay. Doopy doopy dooba doopy doopy dooba berry. Hello. How y'all doing tonight? This brought to you by my mattress, Purple. Purple, the perfect mattress. This is so squishy and good. Squishy yet firm. Ah. Okay. This is our unofficial break. Unofficial break. Unofficial break. Dream sand, the sand that knocks you out. Brought to you by Dream Sand. Use only as directed. May cause drowsiness, sleepiness, and weird dreams. Do not use dream sand at the same time as, I don't know, alcohol. Ask a doctor if you're nursing pregnant or may become pregnant. If your baby starts dreaming, that's your own fault. Do not eat the dream sand. If ingested, please call the Sandman at 555 SAND. Yeah. 555 SAND. Hell y'all doing tonight? Our one audience member, Rada. Beep beep boo. Sandman, lend me a sand. Won't you please hold my hand? Dream a dream of me in your Sandman sandery. Mr. Sandman, guardian of the sand, defend me from Poseidon. Poseidon quivers before him. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sandman, lend me a sand. Make him a man that holds my hand. Dream a dream of what it could be. Mr. Sandman, sing to me. Dun 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 dun. Dream a little dream of me. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you'll lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep believing, the dream that you wish will come true. Da-dum, da-da-dum, da-dum, da. Da-da-dum, da-dee. Do-do-do-do, da-dum, da. Da-dum, da, da-dum, da, da-dee. Oh, la, da, 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 dee. Da, da, dee, da, da, dee, da. Da, 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 dee, da, 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 da. No matter how your heart a dream that I wish will come true. Do, 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 do. La, 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 da, dee. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, will come true.
Okay.
Oh, there you are.
I'm back. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, my roommate has she's an editing major and she's like has a thing due. So she was like, it's not working, I don't know what to do. And I was like, oh, let me help. Anyway. It actually was perfect timing because we're just gonna go into a new dream. So let me unpause the recording and then we can get back into it. All right.
Oh.
Yay! We're back.
Yay!
So, dream number 2.
Oh yeah, I had rolled for it. I got a 2.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
let's see. The number 2s were Apple, Honey, I've used the tavern, Graying Suspicion. Wait a minute, what are you? And Dusting Duty and the Beach episode. Which one strikes your fancy?
Ooh. I mean, Apple's interesting because it's so long ago, which is kind of fun. But
I'm thinking Apple or Honey, I've used the tavern.
that's also one of the ones I was looking at. We can roll a D2.
Yeah. Alright, do you want to roll it?
I'll use my physical D2.
You're like a coin or something?
No, it's a D2.
Okay,
It's a giant coin that has a 1 and a 2.
that'll work.
It's just fit for things like this. So 1 is Apple, 2 is... Seriously. That's a 1.
Alright, Apple.
Apple it is.
Apple it is.
Indeed.
Okay, so Mia settles down again, cuddles her plushie, and is like, thumbs up, ready to go.
Okay. And yeah,
Woo, woo,
Chloe
woo.
settles down and puts the goggles on, and it's the tavern again, but not.
Huh. So it's the tavern. I don't think I was here for this one. Nope, I don't see myself anywhere.
This there's a lot of people missing. We don't even have the fish tank yet. When was this?
Oh, this must be like a while ago then.
Huh. I know, Indy.
Is that a cat?
Indy's here. Oh, there's a cat that hangs around. I don't know where it is. I hear it occasionally.
Somehow I feel like this cat's not part of this dream though. Just a cat visiting the dream.
Just a cat. He's just passing by in the collective unconscious.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway.
Do you hear apples?
Yeah. They're saying apple a lot.
Oh.
Like every other word is like apple. What happened here?
I don't know.
Wait.
I mean, I remember this, but I wasn't saying apple.
What is going on here?
Was this...
Was it a...
Oh my goodness. Was this... Are you dreaming from Story's perspective?
You know what? I think I am. Like I see Story, and most of the things are from, like, the I guess you'd say the camera angles are around what Story is seeing. So, and I think we're hearing what Story is hearing.
That's so interesting. So they're like little snippets, little snapshots of what actually happened, but it's always from a specific perspective.
Yeah. So wait. You were there and this happened, but not the way you remember it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that is weird.
And Story told me about it. Well, we're not allowed to talk about it now, but Story's told me about it, and like they claimed that we were only saying apple, but we weren't. We were speaking normally. But if this is what they were hearing, God, I understand now.
No wonder. You know what? No wonder they shudder every time I say apple. That would drive anyone crazy. I remember like the first time I met him, and he was like, I was drinking apple juice. And he would like, the way he does sometimes.
Yeah, that would be why.
Yeah. No, I get it. Wow.
This makes so much sense.
Yeah. Wow. And now the heads are turning into apples. This is almost terrifying in a weird way.
Maybe we should wake up. Maybe you should wake up.
She'll pinch her arm.
Chloe takes off the goggles. Whoa, Mia, wake up.
Apple. What?
No. Oh God, it's not you too. Now we're all gonna have Apple PTSD.
Nah, it wasn't that bad, honestly. I think since I'm an outside perspective, Apple. What? Huh?
Oh.
It's not as bad as it probably was for Story, but
PTAD? Post-traumatic
apple disorder? I guess so. But
well, we just have a mild case. Story's
Story's cursed.
Yeah, you said it.
Well, that one was interesting.
Yeah, so it's a specific perspective or angle, I guess. It's not
Yeah.
exactly how it transpired, but it's how a certain person or something remembers it, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. That that is something. Watching from the camera. Watching from a certain perspective. Hmm.
Well,
Hmm.
I mean, does this answer some of your questions, I guess?
Yeah, well, I think it confirms that these things are really happening for sure. And it also confirms that it could be from, it could show life from a different angle that you're not necessarily expecting.
Yeah. I I mean, this is it could be useful. Things that have already happened, obviously, but if you see anything that's concerning or
Oh,
secretive, I guess
yeah.
that would be good to know.
Yeah, I've seen some weird stuff that now I already talked to Jack about it, but I'm starting to question some things that I thought were just too crazy, and now I'm like, well, maybe actually they're
Maybe
real.
they're real. Oh,
Mm. And she looks like she's thinking about something deeply and doesn't know if she wants to talk to you about it.
Want me to roll insight?
You can do that.
Seven.
No.
Chloe's like, wow, this is so fascinating.
Yeah.
Writing down notes.
Mm. And yeah, she's just Mia just has this look on her face where she's thinking deeply, lost in thought.
Yeah. I mean, that's understandable. There's a lot to process. If someone told
Mm.
me that all the dreams I'd had for the past, like, who knows how long were all, like, real things that was happening, I would be like,
Mm.
wait a second, hold on. There's some wild stuff in there.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, this
I
kitty.
know. You're not even, like, demanding anything. You're just sitting there and, well, you're demanding my attention, which I
Mm-hmm.
understand.
Mm.
Wow, and then he flops over. I'm not gonna come pet you, I'm in the middle of something. It's because I just got home. We haven't had our cuddle session yet.
I
Yeah.
I think mm, I think I'll. Oh my goodness.
I'll put you outside if I have to.
I think I'll roll D2 to see if she decides to talk about it.
Okay. Oh my gosh, hold on.
One is yes, two is no.
Oh.
For the audience. Okay, so I decided one is yes, two is no. Okay.
Okay.
One.
Ooh.
Okay, so she'll bring it up. And she'll look a little bit nervous and concerned. And she'll take a deep breath. If the dreams are real, that means certain beings I've seen in the or heard in the dreams are probably real. Things that sometimes people talk about, sometimes I actually see them.
I mean, that would make sense,
And
yeah.
and I talked to Jack about this already, but what does what is does the name defect mean anything to you?
She doesn't say anything for a moment. She's kind of trying to process. Uh, that's. I mean, yes. To answer your question.
Mm-hmm. And she doesn't look surprised by this. She just looks like, yeah, it just confirms what I already knew.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, he's real, huh?
Unfortunately, yeah, yeah. But I, I know I don't know what you've heard.
Mm.
I just know that a lot of people have a very skewed
Hmm.
view of who and what he is.
She'll take a deep breath and sigh and just like, I've had snippets of him here and there and heard him, but indirectly. Like, I don't think he's actually spoken to me specifically,
That's
but
good.
I've heard him talking, and I've even seen kind of. I think I've seen what he looks like. Just this kind of dragony, I guess. This kind of like a furry kind of dragon.
Purple?
Yeah, purpley, a little bit like orangey and purpley. Uh,
Yeah.
but like, I don't know. My opinion of him is that he's a mysterious man with a morality that is unusual to people in this world. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
think I get what you're going at. Yeah.
maybe he's not evil, but he's done things that are probably a little bit questionable at best. And I really don't know what to make of him at this point.
You and me both.
Hmm.
I used to think I could trust him completely. I did trust him completely for a very long time, but he's
Hmm.
done some things lately that have made
Right.
me question that trust.
Right. If I had a guess, hmm, he's probably not exactly evil, but he seems like he's after his own interests, you know?
Yeah, I yeah, I mean that's primarily I think what he wants.
Hmm. Something about getting free.
You do dream a lot, don't you?
Every night. Sometimes several times a night.
Well, I mean, there's nothing really to be concerned of though. He's if you want nothing to do with him, he won't bother you.
Hmm. That's good to know. Hmm. Well, I trust you, and I trust your judgment. I'm choosing to probably not trust him exactly, but I'll trust you. And I trust you to keep us at the tavern safe.
That's all I've ever wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that.
I think I can probably sleep soundly tonight. I kind of actually want to go to sleep just regular now. But this was really good. I think we learned a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly did, and I'm glad that it helped you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, thanks, I guess, for inviting me into your dreams. I know that's a little scary. Not that they were really yours. Well,
Yeah,
they are yours, but they're...
yeah, it's weird like that. But I don't mind at all. I invited you. Ooh, and you could probably look at other people's dreams to see if they have the same kind of experiences or different
you're
kind
so
of
right.
experiences. Like I think
You're so right.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot I can do with this little device. And she like holds it up with the whole thing and starts wrapping it together and packaging it up back in the little box that she carried over.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case, I'll leave you to sleep, to rest properly. And
Sweet dreams.
You as well.
Mm-hmm.
Good night. And she slowly walks out and closes the door behind her.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I think you do end up getting a nice restful sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yay!
Good night.
That was, I know. Good night, everybody. That was so good. Thank you for playing
Yay!
with me.
Yippee! That was fun.
Yay! Thanks for listening and
Thank
have good
you.
time zone and all that.
Good time zone.